Hello and welcome, my sideshow sapiens. How you doing today? It's Chris, and we've got an episode of BTD Science for you guys. Sort of an odd one here, actually. We'll be doing Apache Dartships versus a Sun God. Now, if you look at the price, of course, we start off with $100,000, then we buy the towers, and we get to look at what it actually costs. It's about $31,000 or so for the Sun God, and it was about $34,000 or so for the heli pilots right here. So sure, they're a little bit more expensive. That's something you should definitely keep in mind right here. Now, this is also a 302. So, I should say Sun Avatar, not Sun God, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's a Sun Avatar. We're so used to BTD 5 and battles and all that other stuff where this is the Sun God. But anyways, the Sun Avatar is obviously an extremely powerful tower, and when you get a 302, it also has the distraction aspect, or the slowdown aspect, that makes it so you can actually do a lot of balloon damage here, and even slows down Moabs, if you didn't know here, man. So it's a pretty powerful tower right here. Now, in this map, it works extra specially efficient, because you can reach, the balloons basically almost as soon as they come in, like right there. He can go all the way around and still reach them, and then go all the way around until the very end, and he still gets another shot at the very end. So even though these heli pilots do have infinite range, the Sun God is very wonderful on this map, and nearly has infinite range. So far, we've been dominating, right? Now, this was an accident. We didn't mean to send out 150 some gods right here. But yeah, there's no chance. We're gonna lose all of our life. There's no reason to go through on that one. So let's play with a different one. Let's just send out a single. Just a single one right here. We're gonna go with a single Zomagod, going to round 80 right here, and we're gonna see how we can fare against these things. Because, like I said, so far it's been fairly similar. You know, there's really no way that we can say, oh, this guy is definitely better. It is odd that we're fighting with 2 Apache Dartships though, compared to 1 Sun God, and still so gosh darn similar. I'm actually really enjoying this comparison right here, because it shows us that maybe the Sun God isn't as powerful as we thought. Maybe we should be using more random Apache Dartships, or random Apache Primes, or something like that. So against a single Zomagod, the Apache Dartships do defend, and against a single Zomagod, again, very close, but the Sun God does also defend. If you actually look right where they both ended up completing and killing all those balloons, very similar location, man. So we're going to move up in the world just a little bit. We're moving down to round 81. So this is already the point at which BFBs and everything start to get stronger. They start to ramp up at round 80. So these are not even regular standard health BFBs over here. They're actually a little bit stronger, by a little smidge, but they are a little bit stronger. And what we're seeing so far is something very intriguing. Sun God just about to lose some lives right there, but he doesn't let him go through. And again, very key that we can reach all the way to the other side, so otherwise slide right through our defense. Apache Dartships always hitting the front balloon. No matter what they're doing, they're basically always hitting those things. They almost never miss, but they are going to let some balloons sneak through right here. Not that many, but do let about 500 or so slip through. With the Sun God, believe it or not, let 4 balloons sneak through. Very interesting. So I guess after round 81, I think we can give it to the Sun God. He is slightly better for this grouped popping power stuff. Or even, just combining BFB, popping power, MOA popping power, and ceramic popping power, and balloon popping power all into one. He is a little better. But how about 2 Zomagods right here? We're standing around 85 right now. You saw what we did against 1. Are 2 going to be better because they're going to have bigger, blasts or something like that, or explosions? They're going to affect this in some other way. Maybe we're missing with too many of our Sun explosions over here. Well, let's see what's going on. Against the first, oh my god, Apache Dartships, deal with it. Sun God, same thing, man. He is going to deal with this thing. How about for the second one, though? This is going to be close here, guys. All right, down to BFBs with the Sun God, down to BFBs with the Apache Dartship, down to Moabs for both. And again, we're attacking the first balloons here, but it looks like the Sun God will defend, but the Apache Dartship, again, is going to fall just a little bit south of where we want them to be. They do lose those lives, but not that many. It's a close game. So it actually makes me wonder if maybe doing something like a Sun God and an Apache Dartship would actually be a pretty good combo right here. Now, this is without any sort of, alchemists over here. I've been doing a couple of BTD Science episodes without the alchemists just to kind of see what's going on and everything. I probably should do some alchemist run-throughs with these guys. But you can see the power, just the raw power right here. Holy crap, the Sun God, man. Woo! Taking down every single one of these balloons. He stalls them. But the Apache Dartships aren't even close right here. Oh, goodness gracious, man. We lose a lot of lives against those ceramics right there. They are strong, though. Don't get me wrong. They're reinforced around 85 ceramics right there. So they're pretty beefy. I was just thinking, like, what about some leads? So we're gonna do something weird with these leads. It's very similar to what you'd expect. We dominate. Ceramics are just that much more powerful, man. They are. They get really tanky. For some odd reason, you know, it's kind of weird. They're the things that get extra specially tanky. That's why around 97 and 98 are actually so difficult, because those reinforced balloons are not easy to take down. So now, okay, well, what about the bad balloon? Now, this is an interesting tower right here, or an interesting balloon right here. The bad balloon, because he's not affected by the normal things that other Moab class balloons are affected by. We can't do the slowdown. We can't do any like real damage. We can't do anything. You know, the only thing that works is some abilities, damage abilities especially. Man, those things can actually do a normal amount of damage here. Apache Dartships, we got 2 of them though. Is that going to be what actually saves our lives right here? Just having 2 of them. Very, very close. It's almost hard to tell what's even going on over here, but if you look very, very closely, I think what's going to happen is the Apache Dartship's going to have these, because he has infinite range, is probably going to give him this slight advantage right here, man. So let's see, can we get him down to the... Oh, there we go. We get the white band-aids on the fins right there, and you can see we clearly do more damage with the Apache Dartships overall than with the Sun God. And it's a close one. I mean, overall, I gotta say that the Sun God is probably just a smidge better than these Apache Dartships, alright? But by a smidge, that's not really saying very much at all. It's really gonna depend mostly on, you know, what round you're on. Which rounds you're on, what are your other towers that you're combined with, whether or not the Apache Dartship or the Sun Avatar is actually better. So I really cannot give a recommendation based on just this video alone. I will tell you that I personally like the Sun Avatar. I just like him because he's good against literally everything. Whereas the Apache Dartships, they might have some weirder weaknesses that you might just not be used to. On top of the fact that he doesn't have camo detection, actually. That's something you definitely have to keep in mind. The Apache Dartships currently don't have any camo detection, and they're really, really bad against DDTs, as you can clearly tell right now. Sure, the Sun Avatar doesn't do amazing against these things, but at least he's able to pop a single DDT by himself by the end of this game. We gotta get all the way up to a 3rd tier monkey village just to be able to take down a DDT with these 2 Apache Dartships. That's pretty ridiculous. That's an extra 15 grand, 12 grand, or whatever we have to spend to get this guy going. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me. But overall, the Sun Avatar is the victor. By like, by a hair, man. By a freaking hair. He is going to win that one. Press the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.